I'm making this video today because March 15th is an anniversary for me. As you can see, it's gorgeous outside today. But 9 years ago on March 15th, I was not in the gorgeous sun, sitting under a tree, working at a job I love. I was in an emergency room and was about to spend 5 days in the hospital. On March 15th, 2010, I woke up after having spent several weeks contemplating what would be best for my family, for the people around me, for any friends I might have had left. And I decided very logically and very calmly that the best thing for any of them would be for me to die. Life had been really difficult. My primary relationships were difficult. My body was in chaos, taking medication that I didn't need for a diagnosis that was incorrect. The job that had defined me as having value was no longer there. I had been asked to resign, and as I looked into that further and looked at my personnel file, I found out that people that I had depended on for friendship weren't really friends. There was gossip, there was hurt, there was pain, and I had no one. I really had absolutely no one. And my life didn't have any value. I mean, I was a laughing stock and fat and tired and nauseous all the time from all that medication that I didn't even need because I didn't even have the disease they said that I had. My marriage was on the rocks. Because I was a failure, I was going to put us in financial peril, and it just made sense to die. So that's what I tried to do. That 5 days in the hospital were not a miracle cure for me, but one thing I did realize is that A, I never ever wanted to go a place like that again. And B, that nothing and nobody were worth me dying and me taking their mother from my children. Life didn't get better right away, but I've learned since then that God is always faithful. Even when we're angry with Him, even when no human on the face of the earth seems to value us, God is faithful. And one of the things I learned is that He was there the whole time when I was shipwrecked, when I was drowning, when I had hit the bottom, when everyone else was either busy whispering about me or ignoring me altogether. He was faithful. He is the rescuer. And so, though there's much more I'd like to share, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to sing a song that has really touched me the last few weeks. And I can't help but think on a day like today, 9 years later, sitting in the sun, instead of having been dead for 9 years, that God is faithful. And I still have some things to work out with regard to what happened in 2010, mainly having to do with the job that I loved and lost. But God is still faithful and will always be faithful. And when I think it's too much, I can hear Him say, hush, hush, He'll take care of me.
This is where your ship went down. Right there, stern and bow. You took on waves, you took on water. You took the blame even harder. You drug a net across the ocean floor. Beer bottles and a broken oar. You washed on shore beneath the moon. And I'm not sure you want me to, together. Hush, hush, you don't have to have the answers. Hush, hush, I will gather all the branches. I will light a fire for you. Rest your head till you've had rest enough. Hush now, hush, hush, hush. It's worse in the light of day. It hurts the things they say. You wrote big letters in the sand. You watch the sky and wave your hands. But I love you if they never come. I love you in the scorching sun. One cup of water at a time, till you remember you are mine, and I will love you back together. Hush, hush, you don't have to have the answers. Hush, hush, I will gather all the branches. I will light a fire for you. Rest your head till you've had rest enough. Hush now, hush, hush, hush. One cup of water at a time, till you remember you are mine. I am the calm, I am the sea, your rescue and recovery. And I am the storm that swallowed you. I let you bleed, I thought you knew. And I am the bottom, I am the floor, I am the deep you never knew before. I let you sink and I let you go, but I caught you in the undertow. And I am the shore, I am the flame, and mercy is my name. Hush, hush, hush now, hush.